Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. And today this is my oral presentation session, and my topic is contact sports. Contact sports is generally about the physical contacting in the games, especially for an example, American football, Canada football, and rugby, etc. etc. In my list, I have selected to speak about kabaddi. Kabaddi is my one of the favorite game, but I don't play the game because due to some physical problems. Okay, let's move on to the topic Kabaddi. The game of Kabaddi is in existence for over 4,000 years. The game might have been developed during the prehistoric times when man was forced to defend himself from sudden attacks from the ferocious beasts. They used it to form of groups of individuals and attack the animal. It is a game played throughout Asia with very minor changes and totally new to the other parts of the world. Kabaddi is an outdoor team sport and outdoor team sport. It requires a stamina, both mental, physical skills, extraordinary reflexes, and exceptional eye-head leg coordination. In a very short time that the game is played, normally 40 minutes with a break of 5 to or 10 minutes in the middle, it exercises your whole body. This is the origin which is called a Kurukishtara. It is generally about a very common topic where we all see Mahabharata in that one part, especially in that particularly episode. Arjun's and Abhimanyu, who ran out of the archery supplies, was engaged in a fierce battle with a set of sound fighters. They skillfully defended themselves by instituting a difficult blockade called Chakra Yuva. It resembles like a chariot wheel. We can see chariot in the palaces, especially in the Mysore palace. It has. I so think recently visited, so I can say that. He successfully assaulted the warriors and broke the blockade. However, Abhimanyu was killed in the end. The important point is that he had broken the blockade. The game of Kabaddi is believed to have developed from this episode of epic Mahabharata. Rider Abhimanyu rides the seven warriors, the opposing team, in the courtyard. These are bases of Kabaddi. Due to this is the basis of this Kabaddi, especially. Next, the requirements. Kabaddi is very inexpensive game. It does not even require a huge court area as in hockey, football, or etc. Other than human body, no other gadgets in the form of batter, baller, gloves, stumps, and other nets, blah blah, etc. are not used. This game is extremely popular in the villages, small towns in India with very minor changes. Kabaddi is played throughout Asia. The game is physically demanding. Kabaddi is quite new to other parts of the world. The Kabaddi court, we can see this is the Kabaddi court. It is in the dimension of 12 into 10, and normally game is played outdoors. In the entire is dug at least 1 foot deep. They remove the mud and fill it with a nice river or beach sand. This ensures the player is not seriously injured if he falls or dragged by the opponents. Next, the requirements for this game. Teams. Though each team can have a total of 12 players, only 7 are allowed into the playing arena. The balance 5 players will sit out during the course of the play. But the leader of the team can speak to his players. No other player is allowed to instruct, command, share, or generally speak to any other player. Duration. There shall be two halves of 20 minutes duration. In this case, ladies or children kabaddi, there shall be two halves of 15 minutes duration each. Once the first half is over, the teams are entitled to a rest of 5 minutes. Winner. The team that scores the most points when the game ends is declared the winner. In the event of a tie, there should be 2 5 minutes duration of play. Even after 20 plus 20 plus 5 plus 5, it means 5 minutes of play. If still there is a tie, the team that scored first shall be declared the winner. It is a different strategy from other games. How to play the Kabaddi? Kabaddi is a team game. Two teams each having 7 in-court players compete with each other to get the high scores. Individual brilliance is exhibited when a player rides the opponent's court. The team spirit, the team togetherness, and the team strategy comes into the play when an opponent rider enters your court. The most important player requirement is stamina and lung power. You should be able to keep your breath for a long time without any break in between. What is the ride? From your team, you have to send up one player to the other team's court to ride. The rider starts from the center line uttering aloud kabaddi, 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 kabaddi without any break. He would be actually running from one side to other side from the opponent's court trying to touch either with his hand or leg opponent. Once he touches an opponent, he will, without breaking the kabaddi, kabaddi, kabaddi rhythm, come back to his court through the center line. The people he had touched or his team's points scored. If he had touched one player, it is 1 point. If you have touched three players, it is 3 points to your team. This is the right which was when the game starts. What is right? Defending and holding the rider. The objective of your opponent when your player is riding them is different. They ask the setting would like to reward the rider's effort to score by touching an enemy member and of the opponent's team and devise ways to trap and catch him without allowing him to get back to the center line and then in the ends to score. If the rider is caught and loses his chance, chanting breath, kabaddi, 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 he is considered out. Lona is a special thing you all should maybe remember. If your team, because of its excellent efforts, makes all the players of your opponent out, your team is entitled to get 2 points as a bonus. This is known as Lona. Kabaddi various versions. Kabaddi in South India it is commonly known as Kamadi, Chedugudu, Kududu, and in North India it is a Chukit, a ladies version, Hadudu in gents version in North India, and it is commonly known as Kabaddi. In ancient countries, in Malaysia it is called as Chedigudu, in Thailand it is known as Tichebu, and in Pakistan it is called Kabaddi. In Sri Lanka it is known as Gudu, and in Nepal it is known as Dudu. All these are essentially the same old Kabaddi but with very minor changes according to the local whims. Kabaddi is also played on fixed time basis. There are many variants which of the following: Surjivani, Gamini, Amar, etc. Surjivani Kabaddi. Suppose a player M from team A during his ride touches the player P from team B. Player P is out and he has to go out of the court and sit out. During the return ride, team B's player L touches the player N of a team A. Player N is out and he will go out of the court, sit out. However, this is revived player P or player P of a team A who will take the court. Reviving an out player is the gist of Surjini type. Gamini type as much as same. Unlike Surjini, in this version of Kabaddi there is no revival. When all the 7 players of a team are out, the game comes to an end. No time frame, all the players of a team should be out. Amar Kabaddi, player 7, a rider from a team A rides the court of team B and the bargain touches the back of a player 2 of team B. Team A gets the point but player 2 of a team B remains in court. 1 point for each touch is awarded and the team which gets maximum points by the end of the stipulated time is considered the winner. So far, India unbeaten champion Kabaddi World Cup. In 2010, winner India's position winner. Final match is with Pakistan. In 2007, our is in India is a winner with Iran. Sorry. So in 2004, also the winner is India, and it's with Iran in World Cup. National members of International Kabaddi Federation. This is the list of Asian countries: Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Cambodia, Chinese Taipei, India, Indonesia, Iran, Japan, Kyrgyzstan, Malaysia, Maldives, Nepal, Oman, Pakistan, South Korea, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Turkmenistan, West Indies. European countries: Austria, France, Germany, Great Britain, Italy, Norway, Spain, and Sweden. Oceania, Australia, Pan America, Canada, United States, West Indies. And you can see the green person is a opponent team who came to ride into the team, but the opponents were surrounded them to catch him, but if he touched that line he could win and out those players. Okay, let's play the Kabaddi, enjoy the game. Kabaddi. Thank you for watching, and please understand some of these traditional games and support many of them who were defending for this, and many protests are being held to keep the tradition on. Okay, thank you. Be safe.